What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of CryptoAwesome. And today was the first payout for Helios. We basically had our first payout. So you guys got to stay tuned because this stream, I'm going to be reviewing all of it. And actually, I think dude's supposed to be on. He was supposed to be on, but honestly, I could have messed things up because of the time change because I'm Eastern time. But anyways, I think it's, anyways, that's what I was planning on right now. So I'm going live right now for you guys. So stay tuned because it's going to be a great episode, but hopefully dude can join here soon. What's up, everybody? All right, so I am really excited, and I hope you guys are too, about Helios. I'm not sure because actually we are in like big time FUD right now. I mean, if you are looking on Twitter or whatever, it's like, the builders got to build and FUDders got to FUD, I guess, whatever. But, basically there's a lot of FUD going on right now about TitanX, about everything. Now we are in a little dip in the market right now. So, but what I want to talk about is Helios today. And I hope, like I said, I hope dude's able to join me here. I think I might have messed up with the time change or something like that with this episode. So hopefully, dude sees this and is able to join. But till then, I want to show you guys. I want to talk to you a little about Helios here because a lot is going on. So TitanXHub.com by Mike Dean. If you haven't gone there, you need to go there first. And hey, guys, put a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you guys are from because we have a global community here of people that are interested in TitanX. Now, I think that might be shrinking right now for some people, but hey, the diehards are still here. All the people that are really invested into TitanX in a lot of different ways are still here. So I hope that's you. But let me know in the comments how you guys are doing and where you are from. All right, so let's go to TitanX Hub here. And let's just look at what we can find because Mike Dean's been updating this quite a bit. In fact, supposedly coming soon is going to be, we're going to be able to click on the price and it's going to give us the actual chart. But for right now, this is the place you want to go if you want to find the actual white papers, the websites, the X links, and the Telegram links to all of these projects. You can see what they take to burn, what they are here, and if the founders have been doxxed. And also burned and locked. So TitanX has already burned or locked up 26 trillion TitanX tokens. DragonX has locked up 8.7 trillion. Hyper already, and we are only on day something like 5 of Hyper, or maybe 10 or 11. I'm not sure. Things move so fast. Almost 4 trillion of TitanX. Helios, we have 424 billion, and there's some big fun stuff. I want to talk about this. Now, Baby Dragon X burned 80 billion, and Titan Legends so far has burned 41 billion. We have some fun stuff coming with Titan Legends too, but today is about Helios. So let's get over here to Ready to Burn. This is their homepage, so watch these interviews on their homepage because they're really good to kind of fill you guys in if you don't know about Helios. But this is how many they've burned. They've burned 20 billion Helios. Treasury size is 779 billion. Okay, let's go over here to the app, guys. So on the dashboard here, the Cycle Reward Pool, this is how much TitanX is in the Cycle Rewards Pool right now. Looks like TitanX price just changed. So this is $191,000 worth. And my wallet's not connected, but I claimed 2 short-term miners and I staked them yesterday. And then that's kind of also why I think, guys, people were doing short-term miners. This is why we saw right here, HLX. This is why we saw this dip yesterday, is because people were claiming their short-term miners in order to stake them. That's my thought. I could be way wrong, but I think that's kind of what happened and why it dipped. But then when, we hopefully, kind of maybe some people sold, and because right now, 1 HLX is equal almost to 3 TitanX, which is kind of cool. So if you've redeemed any miners, short-term miners, if you wanted to just sell them on the open market, it's right now 1 HLX equals 3 TitanX, which is a better ratio right now going that direction. It's pretty good. I mean, getting 3 times your money. But with the price of TitanX right now, it's kind of low too. So, but I think that's what happened with this dip. And if you can kind of see here, I'm going to close this out. The RSI is really just went and tanked, which is really nice. I love to see RSI down here. This is really, if you guys ever want to buy like this, in my opinion, not financial advice, our low RSIs are really good because it gives it so much room to run. And when these RSIs really pump, you know, I don't know if this one has ever pumped yet because it's new. You know, we are only on day 22 here. And day 22 is the first reward pool. So let me know in the comments, were you guys in the reward pools? We got 10 viewers. How you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. Did you guys get any rewards? I actually did. So like I said, what my strategy was, I made some long-term miners day one, and I also made some short-term miners day one. My short-term miners they expired yesterday. And then I claimed them, and I had 2 wallets, and then I correlated both wallets, and then I staked out of a single wallet, a single stake. So I did get part of this payout. When I staked, there was only about 6 more hours in the day left, and it was 1 billion TitanX that I was going to get. And then by the time it actually paid out, I got about a little under 700 million on TitanX on this first payout. So the interesting thing is a lot of people did that strategy because that's what that shows me, because a lot of people got in right before that payout. And so it dropped my payout even within the last 5 hours. And so some of those people that claimed all of their miners might have sold them. And if you just claim your miners, but just claiming miners adds supply. So just by claiming your miners, it typically will most likely drop a price on a low market cap coin. And I think that's why we got that little dip down yesterday, was because, and this is the 4-hour chart, is because people were claiming all of their miners in order to stake them. That's my thought. What do you guys think? You think that's what was going on? So now I did another strategy. So like I said, I did 2 on day 1. I did 2 max length miners, so I could get maximize the amount of HLX I could get. And then I also did 2 short-term miners that were both going to end before day 22. I should have just done 1 of each because it would have been cheaper. Because if you just do a big, huge miner as big as you can do, now you only got 1 gas fee. And then you only have 1 claim fee. Because I did it in 2 wallets, I actually had 2 gas fees and 2 claim fees per wallet. So it's more efficient just to go, you know, whatever you want to do, get in that position in one fell swoop, because it's just going to be cheaper on fees. In my opinion, not financial advice, but Ethereum's expensive. You guys know that. So this 69-day payout now is the next one, but actually we're going to have another 22-day payout before the 69-day. So this is on day 44. We're going to have another 22-day payout. But this is only going to get filled up with money with people starting miners. So we're going to see how much this 22-day gets filled up, and we'll see if people are starting miners. Right now, it's a really good idea to start miners, though, max length. Because when you go max length, let me just go here to mining. This is what I like. When you look at the max length, and it's shorter, it's a 250-day max length miner, which isn't bad. You don't go max power, though. But I like to see what my max burn amplifier and my max miner length will get me. So at a 1 power, you got 8 million, but it's going to cost you 4 million. So look at this. If you mined for this, it's going to cost you 4 million TitanX, and you're going to get 8 million. So you're going to get 2 HLX per TitanX. And if you go here, if you get 2 HLX per TitanX, right now that would be worth 2.7 times 2, so 5. So if you got, it would basically be worth 5 TitanX per HLX, if that makes sense, mining. So let's try a fun number here. Let's try 420. So miner length and burn amplifier. Let's take this burn amplifier off and see what it does. Boom. That gives us 3.1 billion HLX, and it costs 1.8 billion TitanX. And I like that it costs TitanX because I had a whole bunch of liquid because I was stacking liquid thinking I could use it for hyper, but it turns out we couldn't. So now I have liquid. So I ended up putting some of my liquid into here, and right now for $669 worth of TitanX, it's a 387% return, which is about almost a 5x. These numbers just are not, I wouldn't look at these numbers, guys. These are the numbers that everybody gets excited about and then everybody gets let down about. These numbers change dynamically with the price, not only of this token, of the HLX token, but also of the TitanX token. So these are dynamically changing, and they can change quite drastically, because at the beginning of HLX, it was like 30 HLX per one TitanX, and now it's 3. So they're getting to be kind of closer, but it's because there was zero supply in the beginning. And as miners mature, more supply gets added. But if you can do some max length miners, you can set yourself up pretty good with some TitanX. With 2 billion TitanX, you can get basically 3 billion. And that's with zero burn amplifier. So let's see. 3.18 billion, and it costs 1.8. Let's go max. So 3.5, it costs 1.98. So basically you're at 2 billion for 3.5 billion. It's pretty nice. Because there's a chance that, yes. What's up, the Mo? How you doing, man? You are awesome, dude. I want to say thank you for everything you do. In fact, I want to go find one of your tweets. You got some great tweets, man. Guys, follow the Mo. Cool. Yeah. Thank you, Mo. I think that I hope people understand it. I mean, I think we're at that max FUD place right now. Well, maybe not. Maybe there can be more FUD coming. Who knows? But it's like, I just, all the diehards, the OGs, everybody here, we're invested into this. We believe in it, but we believe in it for more of a long-term reason. And right now, a lot of that FUD is because of these short-termers and the quick bing bang boomers, right? Like the buy low, sell highers. And right now, yeah, you could play that game with this chart. I don't know, man. That's a dangerous game to play with this chart. I think it's always been the long term, even on the TitanX chart. Let's go to the TitanX chart here real quick. We are mid-range in our RSI on the downward trend, but there's a lot of supply. However, this is what's going on right now: is Hyper's burning a lot of TitanX supply. So as supply is still coming out, TitanX is burning, or I mean, Hyper is burning it, and that's why I love this chart down here. Boom, boom. TitanX future supply. It's pretty stable. A little bump, a little up, and then a nice little peak before the whole Shazam all the way down to nothing. Nothing. There's a day here with nothing in the future, guys. So I'm stoked on that. But thanks, the Mo, for all you do for the community. You're amazing. And so here's what. So let's go back over to Helios here, because I want to kind of keep talking about that. Let me know in the comments, guys, what questions you have, and let me know where you guys are based out of, because I'm out here in Eastern Tennessee. We got a global community here, and I know James from Baby Dragon X. He's from oh man, where's he from? It's like not Switzerland. It's I don't know. It's it's oh it's it's on the tip of my tongue. Singapore, I believe. Anyways, I could be wrong. But where are you guys from? I'm in Eastern Tennessee. I'm building a glamping retreat out here in the middle of the woods. I'm off grid. Got Starlink, so if it cuts off, sorry about that. It'll reconnect. It's usually pretty good. But soon I will be able to let you guys come and stay, but soon is a relative word. So near Yosemite. Oh, sweet, right on. Yeah, I love Northern California, man. It's so gorgeous up there. I mean, I love the woods, and I'm so thankful to be living in the woods. But also that's one of the reasons, guys, that I'm not on camera is because I'm still building my house, and like I don't have like walls in here yet. It's not like I have a little studio that looks nice. It's like I am like a mountain man living in the woods with Starlink. So but anyways, I'm building this glamping retreat. I just planted 40 fruit trees, and I bought like 4 pounds of wildflower seeds. So, man, give it a couple years, you're gonna be able to come here and just eat food everywhere and you'll be able to use TitanX to stay here. Soon, 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when we're talking timelines in the crypto world, oh my gosh, like 2 weeks in crypto is almost 2 years in the real world. And 1 day in crypto is literally it makes me feel like you guys remember that movie The Jerk when it was with Steve Martin. Oh gosh, it was so good. Such a good movie. But he was like dating you, like some days 1 day feels like 3 days and then other days feel like a week and a half and then anyways, I'm not as good as Steve Martin, but all right. So let's keep talking about Helios. What kind of questions you guys have about Helios? So I claimed 2 short-term miners that I staked them, and I did get diluted right away, right before the end, because I staked them 5 hours before the day was over, and I was gonna get a billion TitanX, and then right before other people did the same strategy, and I was diluted a little bit, and I got like 700 million TitanX. So kind of cool. But the next payout's going to be this next 22 day, and who knows how big it's going to be because this needs miners. So if you guys want to start some miners, but if you're going to start some miners, you can start some short terms if you want, or you can do the long terms. Like I like maximizing and getting the full benefit out of a max length miner. Because if say we're doing the 420, the fun number, and a max, we basically get 3.4 billion for 1.9 billion TitanX, which is almost doubling our TitanX right now with the max length miner for HLX. And maybe HLX will have less supply than TitanX, probably, but I don't really know if that's gonna eventually all the way happen. But if that does, then lower supply always typically means um, more scarcity, right? So that's why we're trying to burn everything here. And this is also why I like Helios. It's also a deflationary. It's a hyperinflationary to hyperdeflationary. It's similar to TitanX in that regard. So let's go over here to the stats on Helios and see what we got here. Wow, we got a crazy number there for staked, but we got a lot of it. How much is staked now? 187,000 USD. So we have 182 billion HLX staked right now. That's awesome. A lot of people are believing in this project and here for the long haul. Now the long haul on the max stake though is what's the max stake? I think 880 days. It's not like 3,500 days. So it's like one full cycle. Well, basically, because from here we're going to see the big blow off top in 1 year next March, April, and then we're basically going to be, hitting another bear market, I think. And so this will open up basically at the base of the base of the next bear market, your max length stakes, which will be nice because then you'll be primed and set and ready to go for the next bull market with claiming your stakes. And also claiming your stakes will cost a lot less because in the bear market, ETH fees are much lower. So that's kind of cool. TitanX, we are at a low price right now with TitanX. We're underwater, but like I said, guys, these are not really great numbers to look at. I mean, these numbers do not tell the real story because these numbers are dynamically changed based upon the price. So the real story is how many do you get? And is a billion worth it? But right now, a billion is not worth it to mine because if you go over here to tools buy, let's see, 0.2244. Let's go buy TitanX here. .2244. You get 2 billion. Right now, you get 2 billion if you just go buy TitanX. And if you try to mine TitanX, you're only going to get, oh, that's hyper. If you mine TitanX max miner, you get 1 billion, under a billion. So really, I mean, right now it's not worth it to mine TitanX. It is only worth it to buy it, in my opinion, not financial advice. Let's see what else we got about Helios. What kind of questions you guys have about Helios? How you doing? How's everybody doing? And dude, a dude was supposed to be on the stream with me, but I think I screwed it up because I the time changed when after we scheduled it, and I think I get that. I was from Arizona before Tennessee, and in Arizona, like I'm ignorant of time changes because it doesn't change. It always stays the same. Everybody changes around Arizona, and then I moved to Tennessee, East Coast time, and now daylight savings actually like the time changes. It's so weird. So, anyways, I thought we were gonna abolish that. I thought that was going to happen last year, but anyways, who knows? What do I know? All I know is I really like the math of TitanX. I like the math of Helios. Got some burn pool. Look how much is in the burn pool for Helios. 1 trillion, 1.2 trillion TitanX. That's almost $500,000 of USD worth of TitanX. And TitanX is so cheap. If TitanX doubled, this would be worth $1 million. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. Stats, calculator, governance. This is the cool thing too here about I'm gonna disconnect my wallet. About Helios is we have this governance side. This is the DAO side, and there was a test vote. Hope you guys voted on it. So go over here to at Helios_HLX. And staking earns TitanX plus ETH. Now, the ETH is only earned because Helios stakes. So let's go over here and look at that. So stats staked. This is oh no, that's staked. I want to see how many TitanX is staked on, or how much. So basically, yeah, we take the TitanX and we Helios stakes it. How do I find that? But then we get ETH into the pool because of the stake payouts on TitanX. That's where the ETH comes from. But also, we have a treasury. So that's the cool thing about the Helios, is the treasury. Now, where is the treasury? I'm still getting used to the site, guys. Sorry about this. Well, at the bottom, there's a treasury like link. We can go to Etherscan. Let's see. You guys know better how. I don't even really know how to really do this on Etherscan. I got to learn better. But well, there's a contract there. Internal transactions. I don't know about. Anyways, I guess I'm really not sure how to look at this stuff. I'm learning. Anyways, we're on day 22, and so, but there is no ETH in the reward pools right now. If you look at this, like ETH 0, ETH. Wait a second here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's because of the TitanX. On the 69-day payout, there's 240 billion TitanX, but there's no ETH. 0.0062 ETH. That's because that was a staking payout from TitanX. 420-day payout, still no ETH. So, I mean, DragonX has a massive amount of the staking pool on TitanX. Oh, here we go. V2 Treasury. Yeah, coming soon. That's where it's going to be, right here on reward pools. This is the investment pool right now. Not much is actually getting in here either right now. $478. There's a little bit of ETH. I guess the ETH goes into the investment pool, and that ETH is then voted on as how it's going to get spent in order to bring additional revenue to the community. So, guys, what do you guys think about Helios? Do you guys have HLX? Did you guys claim some miners? Like I said, I claimed 2 miners yesterday. And it was, so when I started the miners, it was $88 each on day 1, my ETH fee. So I'm not even sure if I made any money actually, but I'm not looking at this for the actual number. I'm looking at this for how many HLX did I get? How many HLX have I staked? And I think I've staked maybe 500 million, HLX. So I didn't get that many on my short-term miners. You get way less. That's why I really like the long-term max miners, because you get max coins on max miners, and I like to maximize. And I'm also in this for the long haul. I'm not sitting here trying to like day trade in and out of this stuff. So and if you are, how do I see what my Helios staking payout was from yesterday? So okay, yeah, here you go. So we'll go over to the reward pools. And oh, no, I'm sorry. You just go to dashboard, I think. See dashboard here. And then on the right, it says cycle reward pool, and it'll say claimable rewards right here. And then you hit claim. Now, I haven't claimed my rewards yet because oops. Oh, and then I guess if you click on it, it takes you to the reward pools page. Okay. But you can't claim here from this. You can distribute payouts, but you can't claim. I see what the next 22-day payout estimate is, but what did I get yesterday? Is there a spot that shows without claiming it? Oh yeah, got it. Yep. Yeah, good point, Mo. I was thinking the same thing. If we look at the rules though, there are penalties if we wait too long. The penalties are lesser on the stakes than they are on mines, but I don't even know if we can really let them stack up actually, because if we do, what do we got, 100 days? Let's go here. Let's go check it out. Docs. Staking. Staking. Let's go penalties. It's got to be it's here. It should be under staking. Oh, here, wait, that's burn amplifier. Oh, it should be a penalty. I thought there was a penalty. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. If the payouts stack up, then I'll let them stack up too. I thought there was a penalty. The stake itself needs to be claimed in time, but not the payout. Oh, interesting. All right, I didn't know there was a difference. I want to see what's these disclaimers. Okay. Miner options. Okay, we got the mining bonuses, distribution. Oh, here's the penalties. Here we go. Miner and stake. Wait. Okay, so that's miner claim penalties. Here's the Helios miner and stake limits. Due to the blockchain data constraints, each. Oh, wait, that's a limit. Staking HLX is forever open to all users with no restrictions. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, actually, I did come in here and see in staking. You know what? I want to connect my wallet. Oh, I can probably go connect my other wallet, but because I think we can end our stakes early. Um, yeah, we need to check with the dude, but I believe we are good for payouts. Cool, cool. I will definitely check with him. And dude, if you're available, you can always just hop right on. I think you have the link. You do have the link. All right. Penalties. Here we go. Ending a stake after 50% maturity. Penalty for overstaying end date. If your stake is not ended within 1 week following your selected end date, the grace period, you will start incurring a penalty. This penalty amounts to a loss of 1% of your staked HLX per day. If the stake remains unclaimed for over 100 days past the end date, you will lose 99% of the staked HLX by the stake date. Well, right, but oh, ending of the stake. I got you. It's not claim. Okay, but that's when the stake ends, not claiming the payouts. Okay, never mind. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, I was off on that. Thank you so much, Mo. Way better. There's no penalty on the reward payout. Oh, thank you, altcoin bites. Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm going through this, if I'm learning as we're going here, and right on. Okay, well that makes cool. I like it. Okay, so we can let those stack up over the course of multiple payouts. We can let them stack, because actually what I also did, another strategy that I employed yesterday, when I claimed my two, I staked them, and I got into the payout, my short terms. I also um mine did another short-term miner, but I did another short-term miner that's going to land right before the 69-day payout. Now, I don't have a ton, so I'm not going to be really diluting anybody by doing that. But, I mean, I'll dilute a little bit, but I bet you I'm not the only person that did that. So we will probably get diluted, because I have mine is going to end on day 67, my next one, my next short term. And then when that ends, I'll be able to stake that, and hopefully I'll be able to triple what I made last time on the 69-day payout. We'll see what happens on the 44-day, if people keep mining. But I mined, so I've contributed to a little bit of this, because I did my next short-term miner after this payout, so I could redeem it here. So, you know, I like the short terms, but just so I can get a little bit into these payouts. I kind of want to be getting some kind of revenue from my money. So I like having some of these, but I really like my max length miners, because they're getting me the most. And I can see the long term of Helios, and I can see the long term of TitanX personally. I know everybody's like freaking out right now. Max FUD time, but are you guys scared? Like, honestly, who in the comments is a little freaked out right now with the price and stuff of TitanX? And let's go over here to the chart. I mean, 6 zeros 3 6. All right. Now I got in, probably my average. Let me just close this personally, is right up here around 6 zeros and an 8. Like, that was probably like I got in like 6 zeros and a 7 once. There's no penalty on the reward payout. Not at all. Yeah, that's great. Chiz 28, not free. Well, yeah, you know what? Not free because of the ETH fees. Never free on ETH. It's they just add the R. On ETH, they add the R in free. So now or they take the R out of free, and now it's a fee. we ETH turns free into fee. I'm a nerd. All right. So Yeah, so I mean, I'm down by basically like more than half. However, I made a good move yesterday. Well, we'll see. I don't know because I'm also believing in Dragon X, guys. I Chiz 28, not freaked out by price, long-term minor ladders, and compounding hyper. Yeah, nice. Exactly. So I'm right there with you. Now, you got to keep a steady head in this game because if you get in, you got to stay. I mean, you got to bet on a project and you got to stay in that project. If you just do the emotional game like most people, it's buy high, sell low. That's opposite. You don't want to buy high, sell low. You want to buy low, sell high, which I wish I would have kept some of my ETH to buy down here where we are here, but I basically spent all of my ETH buying right here, basically, right in this like area. And then shabam, because I could see this looked almost like a W to me. Looked like it could have been boom, but I should have it should have come up here, broke this level, and retested if it wanted to do that, but it didn't. It turned into an M. So it was a W forming, but that W turned into an M. And when you see an M, it's indicating another downward. And but see, also we are in a hyperinflationary coin right now. 4 trillion removed in 2 weeks. Actually, you're so right. Let me I want to show people that X post. Um okay, let's see here. I think that was you, the Mo. Oh, why is this not happening? Why is it not pulling you up? It was a repost. Oh, cool. Got you. Anyways, it's somewhere on my profile probably too, because I think I might have even reposted it. Yeah, this is kind of fun too, guys. The Titan Legends guys. Genuine real Mo. Got you. Okay, cool. Genuine real Mo. People. What? Oh, there you are. So guys, go to at genuine real Mo and give him a follow. Um, Actually, all your content is great. I really love all your content. 4 trillion TitanX tokens have now been burnt in less than 14 days since the hyper launch. 4 trillion. There's another one I wanted to see that you posted. This one here, guys. Posted by Revo. Guys, follow Revo if you're not following Revo. Check this out. 23.6 trillion, 23.1 trillion, 22.9, 22.7. And these are big chunks of billions being moved down. Like when you see a trillion number and it's only a 0.2 decimal, that's still 200 billion. And this is 400 billion. So guys, we are burning the crap out of Titan X, and that is what's really nice. I mean, and our burn pools are still building up. So there's a whole bunch of really great stuff happening. So, all right, what do we got here? Altcoin bites. What I like about Titan X is that if it's successful, it will give a huge payout to the long-term believers in the ecosystem. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way because you got to either say, do you believe in an ecosystem or not? And if you don't, it's okay. Just don't play the game. If you do believe in the ecosystem, especially long term, it's fun to play the game. And if we play the game, we could lose our money. But if we don't play the game, then that's okay. We could watch from the sidelines and learn, you know. But it's always nice to have a little bit of skin in the game because you're really not going to learn, not financial advice, but you're not going to really learn by just sitting on the sidelines. Throw like $100 into something, then you can kind of be, as long as there's actual, for me in my life, having skin in the game is really helped me learn things. Can't take the credit. Yeah, Mo, I know but dude, you've got some just great I just like how you experience the world too, dude, because it really is about being positive. Like why not? We can be positive or we can be not positive. It's way better to be positive, because it's going to your words matter. Like you guys matter. Everybody, every one of you matter. And just because we're doing crypto because we want to. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I want to better my future. I want to better my family's future. I want to better my life. And so I've been in through only one cycle now. A lot of you guys have been in for multiple cycles. And actually, the more experience you have in crypto, the better you're going to do because you're going to know when to take profits. And that's really where I'm looking at. Let's look at charts here. There's actually a chart. Here's the HLX chart, but there's a chart that shows the entire crypto market. Entire crypto market chart. What's it called? TVL, total value locked in all of crypto. I think it's, yeah, something like that. Total market cap chart. Crypto total market cap. Yeah, here we go, baby. I want to show you guys some stuff. Let me take this off here. I don't mind the RSI being there. Actually, I like the RSI being there. So what I like to see is volume, chart, and RSI. Now let's go to all time. And we got to put this on log. How do I put this on log? Something. All right. I want to look at the entire crypto chart because we are in a cycle, guys. This is a cycle. I want to see the whole thing in one chart. It's not letting me get all the way down there. Oh, month. There we go, baby. Oh, yeah. This is the entire crypto cycle. All of it right here. Since Bitcoin was first introduced to now. Okay. Now, we are in a cycle. These cycles happen every 4 years. All-time graph. Yeah, I think this is it. It's crypto total market cap. Crypto cap. And right now we're at 2.396 trillion total market cap in crypto. This right here, this green was the when we were up here just the other day. And then now we're down here still in the green on the month, but everybody is so defeated right now. We have such a short time frame. Like we have a microwave culture that a lot of us can't stand to be patient. It's tough. Get it. Now look at this RSI. This is really interesting. If you look at the monthly RSI, you could just see the cycles. So you can see this purple one, what is the purple? Oh, you see the purple one kind of comes up, peaks over, then drops below the yellow, and then boom, same thing, peaks up and then drops below the yellow and reconnects. And look, when it happens here, we got this right up coming from the yellow up. We're doing the same thing again here. And this yellow comes all the way up to the top of the RSI. So this yellow on the monthly, it's going to make the same round trip all the way back up here at some point. And look where the date is right now. That's May 2025. So there's a chance that this will peak out right around March, April, May 2025, right in here, at an exponential. I mean, look at this one from this to here. That was the double peak on the last cycle. And actually, if you look at this double peak closely, you could tell that I can tell now that this is going up, two peaks going up, and this is a divergence The RSI is going down as the price is going up. When you see a divergence like this, especially a macro divergence, when the price is peaking higher, but the RSI is going lower at the same time, that's an indication that you're going to start going lower. You're going to start, like, gravity is strong in these. So that will indicate. Now, this right here, we had a double top. This was May 2021. That was the top. And then we had November 2021. So this was a double bull market last time. It was a big double swing that in November 2021, it was just ready for a crash. And so what I'm trying to show you here is the parallels, because look at this one. When is this? January 2018. And it's always halfway. So right now, where's the Bitcoin halving? The Bitcoin halving was 2020, right here. 2020 April, right here. Boom. This is when Bitcoin halved. 2020 April. Let's see if I can put a line there. Let's see, April 2020, Bitcoin halving, and then let's go April 2016. And this is going to be another halving. And now let's go to 2020. Oh, wait, that was 2020. Oh, so actually we can also go back all the way to the beginning, but it doesn't actually give us data in this chart going all the way back to the first cycle, unfortunately. But now let's come up here to 2024, April. Boom, look at that. We're here now. Less than a month away, guys, from the next Bitcoin halving. So let's look at these three and see if there's any similarities. Well, really, we only get to look at two here, but let's see if there's any similarities. Bitcoin halves on the yellow lines. And look at that. Peak from halve to peak is almost a whole year, January 2018, but it's not a whole year. It was less than a year. So this was basically 8 months. This was the second cycle, and it took 8 months after the halving for it to find a peak. And then we hit, and that peak was 771 billion, so under a billion. I don't have the actual Bitcoin price here, but this was in January 18. So let me do this, and I'm going to change the color of the line. So the red lines are going to equal the peaks. But we also had another one. See, this one is going to be a little bit different, but also similar because we have ETFs coming. But you can see what happened here from this one. It took 1 year, less than a year, to hit a peak. That was January 18. Then we went into a bear market with a nice little pop, but then it goes back. Everybody's like, oh, this sucks, right? Then Bitcoin halves again. Then May 2021, April to May, that's 1 year exactly, okay? We were in a fun bull market in April 20 all the way to April or May 2021. And that's when, like, it got hit. It was too high, and it shot down about half. We were almost at $3 billion, 2.7 trillion, and then it moves down to 1.1 trillion. So it's like less than half drop. I mean, boom. But we rebooted again because everybody still had a good hope. But you can see on the RSI right here, if you would have been able to see that, if I would have been able to see that, I would have been able to kind of prepare myself a little bit. And then we went here, what is that? November 2021. So from the peak, the first peak, May, and then we go to 2 months to July, takes us down to a bottom again. Then a few more months, 4 months, it takes us all the way back to a new top, but a lower RSI. Then we tank into bear market. And this is where we have been living into this bear market. But look, cup and handle, and look at this volume bar here. This showing massive volume coming in right now, and 2 massive green monthly candles. Even though this one has a wick on the top, you see that? Even though this one has a wick on the top, still 2 massive candles. And Bitcoin hit an all-time high, but the total crypto market did not hit an all-time high yet, because the all-time high of the crypto market was here, 3 trillion, over 3 trillion. And this time, the Bitcoin high hit 2.7 trillion. So we still have not peaked past the all-time high of the crypto market yet, but we did beat Bitcoin's all-time high. But now, how do we use this information to, like, we can't predict the future. This is not financial advice, but how do we use this information that I just drew up here? Well, we look at the intervals between here. So the yellow lines have the exact same intervals. These are 4-year intervals, these yellow lines. I can put another yellow line up here, 2028, April. I know Bitcoin is going to have right here again. That's going to be the next halving. So what are we going to see? Does this stuff really rhyme? But when we look at it big, we have the 4-year intervals. We had one big peak, but we actually did have another peak here. And let's see when that one was. That is in June of 19, January of 18, June of 19, or yeah, June or July of 19. So there was kind of another peak. And if we zoom into that section, it'll feel like another peak, you know, if you're, but look at that RSI. That RSI was, well, actually the top didn't even get close to that, but we were setting up for that next bull that literally was exponential. Every time the 4 years happens, it proves so far. Now, we don't have a lot of data here, as you can see, but it proves so far that it's an exponential growth each time. So we were here. Let's do another ray right here at the peak of the first one. Or this is the second one, like I said, because the first one's not on this graph. And let's turn this one to green. Or you know what? I'm gonna do hot pink. Nope. It's too close. Blue. There we go. So there was the first peak, and then we went all the way up there, man. I mean, I think there's a measuring tool here. What does that tell me? It tells me something. I don't know. That's not what I want to say. But anyways, look at that. That's exponential. And when this cup hit the top, it retested and it shot past. Actually, it didn't even retest. It probably retested within the month, but we got a retest on this monthly candle here. But it just shot up, man. And that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 month shoot up. But after the halving, it wasn't. It was longer. April to May. It was almost a whole year. So here's what I'm saying, guys. This is going to have, we're going to have here, right here, soon. When it halves, we have a potential, and I don't like these diagonal lines, but I'm going to do one to show you what I think our potential could be. So let's look at that. So boom, from the first peak to the second to the third kind of does hit that diagonal, and it hits about a year. This one was, so this first one hit about a year. No, this was 8 months. Boom. So within 8 months, we actually had 2 peaks here. So we could have a very volatile next run. It probably will be a very volatile next run. But say it keeps on track with this trend line. Um, well, let's come out 1 year, which will be next year in 2025, April 2025, right here. Let's put another. So if by April 2025 we're stay on the same trajectory, that would make the entire crypto market 5.2 trillion, which is 2 trillion more than it is now. And by the next halving, well, but see, that's the thing. If we peak here, we might have another couple peaks, or we blow this line way out of the water. I mean, I have a feeling that we could be hitting that 10 or 12 trillion this cycle, which if that happened, put this a little closer. 10 or 12 trillion. I mean, geez, it'd be huge. That would give us like by this next one too. Anyways, I don't know, guys. I'm not a fortune teller, but I'm just trying to look at this and just say, because I did not pull my profits last time. Last time when we had this big double top, I'm going to delete this. When this big double top happened, I did not. All right, let's move this back over here. I did not take my profits, guys. I thought this was euphoria, right? I thought this was going to keep going up. I had no idea. And so I didn't take any profits at the top here. So now this is what my main strategy. I'm trying to give you a background for my strategy. My strategy is more of a time-based strategy. My strategy is basically saying from Bitcoin halving to 1 year later is what I'm thinking. Like these times are closing in from Bitcoin halving. That's longer than that. And that is longer than this. So I think by next year, by next April, we're going to see a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And I think we could be exponential up here. We could be up to the 8 to 10 trillion, probably with ETFs. Who knows what it's going to do? It might not do that. We might not go that high. It might be maybe 5 trillion. But I think we might go out of the water. I think it's going to be exponential. And that's going to translate to altcoins. And it's going to translate to TitanX, because TitanX is a great project that's a deflationary asset. And so is Helios. Helios was built on the same foundation as TitanX. So, all right, guys. Did you guys get some value out of today? I hope you did. You guys are amazing. And I hope that you got some value out of HLX. If you guys mined, did some short-term miners, did some long-term miners. Hopefully you guys are in this for the long haul with us, because honestly, I can see by this November and then next April, which is my sell target is not a price target. My sell target is a timing target. Hey, thanks, Themo. So my timing target is basically get as liquid as possible in most of my positions, other than my max length stakes, but get liquid in everything at April 2025. That's my strategy, but I'll be taking some profits on the way up. So that's my strategy. You guys are amazing. Hey, thanks, Mo. Great stream. Awesome stream. Thank you, Altcoin Bites. You guys are amazing. Well, until next time, my name's Dave. CryptoAwesome out.